Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 6 of our GoLang course. Before we move on to covering composite data types in Go, I thought it makes sense to cover variable and constants. You're probably familiar with variables already, as we have used them in our code examples. This lesson is dedicated to variables and the next lesson will be dedicated to constants. In this lesson, we will start with the introduction to variables, their different kinds, and how they are used. Next, we will cover different types of type assignments for variables. Then we will move on to short variable declarations. And from there, last, we will look at some code to practice what we have covered in this lesson. We have seen in our examples that variables are used to store values that are further used to execute our programming logic. As the name suggests, the values stored in variables can be changed for the execution scope. There can be package level variables or function level variables. Package level variables are usually not recommended as they can introduce unpredictability leading to bugs. So unless there's no other option, package level variables should rarely be used. Since Go is strongly typed language, every variable needs to have a type associated with it. There are two ways to associate a type with a variable: explicit and implicit type declaration for variables. Similar variable declarations can be grouped with braces. It is usually done for package level variables. Go also allows declaration of multiple variables on a single line. As the name suggests, for explicit type assignment, the type is assigned in the variable declaration. For example, var age int, where we are telling the compiler that variable age is of type int or integer. The age variable will be initialized with 0 values for integer or numeric type, which is 0. Similarly, we can also write var age int is equal to 10. Here we are telling the compiler that the variable age is of type int and we are initializing it with value 10. In the implicit type assignment, variable infers the type from the right side value. So it only works when we declare a variable and assign it a value on the same line. For example, var age is equal to 10. Here the variable age will be assigned the default type for numeric values, that's int or integer, and also a value of 10. Go allows another way of declaring variables, which is also known as short variable declaration. In this form, keyword var can be omitted along with the type as long as the type can be inferred from the value on the right. The way to do this is by writing the variable name : equal to the value. The shorthand variable declaration can be used as long as there is at least one new variable assignment on the left. We will cover this in our coding session. An example of this is age : 10. Here are few other examples of what we have covered till now. So you can have var age int, where we are saying age is of type int. Then we can have var age int is equal to 10, where we are explicitly assigning age the type int and also a value of 10. We can also say var age is equal to 10, where we are saying age can infer the type from the right side value. So the numeric default type, which is int, will be assigned to age. You can also do multiple variables assignment on one line. For example, var age name is equal to 10 and code and learn. So age will be assigned the value 10 and name will be assigned the value code and learn. Age will be of type int and name will be of type string. We can also do age : 25, which is a shorthand for var age is equal to 10. Similarly, we can also do age name is equal : 10. Similarly, we can also do age name : 10 code and learn. Here, age will be assigned value of 10 and default type for numeric values, which is int or integer. Name will be assigned the value of a string, code and learn. Let's move on to our coding session and learn how different variable assignment work. Welcome to the coding lesson. As we have done multiple times before, I'm going to create a main.go file and inside it package main and then our function main. So I will start off with package level variable declaration var my int of type int equal to 10. Since this is a package level variable, I can access it throughout the package in any function that's inside the package. So I can do fmt.println my int If I run the program, you will see I can access 10. I know we haven't covered functions, but for this example, I'm just going to create a new function, something, and then inside it, I will call fmt println my int. Now if I call the function here, something, so I will add something in front of this so that we know that it's coming from something function. And now if I run run main.go, you will see it's printing 10 from the main function, and then we are calling something. Something can access my int and it's able to print it. So that's how package level variables work. Just going to delete it. Next, I'm going to talk about how variables can be grouped. I can group them and say var my int 10. My string of type string is hello world. This is usually done to group similar variables. Again, these are package level variables and you can access them inside any function which is inside the package main. This can also be moved inside a function like this. So I can do fmt println my string. Nice. Even though I moved the grouped variable declaration inside the function main, but you will really see it like this. So let's just get rid of it and say var my int var my string. Run the program again. Go run main.go. Explicit type assignment. Next, we will look at implicit type assignment. We can say var age is equal to 10 and fmt println age. Just going to change the value of age 25. Here you see I'm not giving a type to variable age. That's because type is inferred from the right hand value, which is 25, and the default type for numeric data is int. So you see age has been assigned the type of int. Now if I do go run, you will see 25 printed to console. Cool. Before we move on to variable shorthand declaration, I want to cover multiple variable declaration. You can say var year and name, and then we can do 2023 code and learn. Now if I do fmt.println year and name and then go run main.go, you will see 2023 code and learn are printed. So year, as with implicit type assignment, will be assigned a value or will be assigned a type of int, and name will be assigned a type of string, inferring the type from the right side value. Let's just comment this out and then do a shorthand declaration. We can do age is equal to 25, year is equal to colon equal 2023. This is the shorthand for implicit type assignment. You will see age has been assigned a type of int and year 2 has been assigned a type of int. So if I do fmt println age and year, we will see our values printed. Go run main.go. You can see 25 and 2023 are printed. Another thing I told you is that the shorthand will work as long as there is a new variable assignment on the left side. So if I try to do, this will be an error because there's no new variable on the left side. So if I try to run the program, go run main.go, you will see the error, no new variable assignment on the left side. If I do year and then name, code and learn, then print fmt println year and name, go run main.go, you will see 2024, the value has been updated for year, name has been printed. As we have mentioned, we can update values of variables. The first time when I'm declaring a variable and assigning a value, I've used colon equals. But next time when I go to update the value, I need to do equals because the variable has already been declared. Let's move it down here and then run our program and you will see it has been updated. Let's comment this as shorthand variable declaration. Let's cover all the examples or all the ways of creating a variable in Go. So I can say var apartment number is of type int. I haven't assigned any value, so that's one type of variable declaration. This is useful when you want to assign 0 value to the variable. Then I can do var apartment number int is equal to 2000. This is when we want to assign a value to variable in declaration. Since I'm using int for apartment number, I can skip int from the declaration. That will work because the default type for numeric values is int. Next, I can do var apartment number, then street name, and then I can do 2000 Bayshore. So this is multiple variable declaration on the same line. I can also do apartment number 2000. This is useful shorthand when I want to declare and assign the value at the same line. I can also do apartment number, street name 2000. So these are different types of variable declaration and assignment that we have covered in lesson. You are seeing the errors because we are using the same variable name, which is causing an error because we can't declare or initialize the same variable name again and again. It can be only done once. If I comment this out and then do fmt println apartment number, street name, run the program, you will see it works. So if you wanted to, you can try each one of these examples and run your code. That's it for variable declaration. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thanks for watching this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the video or reach out to our Discord server. Thanks again. Happy coding.